Welcome back, stranger.
Missed me?
More than you can imagine. This is 7-card stud. You'll end up with 4 cards up and 3 cards down to make your best 5-card hand. It's a minimum $100 to open, $200 to raise. Buy-in's $5,000.
I know the rules. I just don't always play by them.
Cashing 5,000. Be careful, Mr. Ryan. Aces and eights, the dead man's hand. Bets to you.
I think I'll raise 500.
Now, this man is leading me to believe 4 of a kind. Question is, does he have the other aces? You know what? I'm gonna raise. That's what you would do if you were me, right?
Okay, I just deal the cards.
You're doing a nice job, man. Raise 5,000.
Let's see what you're made of. I'll see your 5 and raise you 10,000.
Ooh. I don't know. I mean, I've come this far. Call.
Full house. Aces over eights.
Four of a kind. Anyone want to continue? Well then, I guess we'll call it a night.
Yeah, listen, you're not gonna keep me up all night long, are you?
I make no promises.
You know, it's amazing what people will do for money. Personally, I never had much use for the stuff. I know that sounds like a bunch of bull, but my father used to say, money comes with trouble, peace of mind comes for free. Needless to say, he never had a dime to his name. My mother, on the other hand, used to say you can marry more money in a minute than you can make in a lifetime. I guess this only proves that your perspective depends on where you're coming from. or where you want to go. And of course, how much it costs you to get there.
I just don't feel I know the truth. I mean, it's weird. The police closed the case after just 3 days. And they said it was a random mugging, but it just doesn't add up.
And they think the motive was robbery?
My boy was a dealer at a card club.
Well, there's hardly a reason to kill him.
Maybe the police were right.
No. He was sharp. He was tough. He traveled all over the world, never came home with more than a scratch. No way he could get mugged. I just want to know the truth about what happened. It's all I had. Please help me.
Well, we'll do our best.
What was the name of this club, Mr. Young?
The Lady Luck.
Lady Luck. Isn't that the club owned by Martin Chappelle?
The Recluse?
The Nutball.
He's sort of a Howard Hughes type. Hasn't left his penthouse in years.
Yeah, like I said, Nutball. I mean, they provided rooms in that same building for all the employees. I went down there to pick up Matt's things. They wouldn't even let me up to his room. I mean, there's something wrong here. I just know it.
The woman who was with Matt, did the police tell you her name?
Kelly Masterson. They showed me the report. She's a high roller and plays at the Lady Luck.
So we'll see what we can find out.
They say that money won is twice as sweet as money earned. I can't say that I've ever been much of a gambler, but I've certainly played a lot of cards in the middle of the night on a lot of ships in the middle of the ocean. I liked winning, hated losing. I guess I felt it was best to hang on to whatever little money I had.
Private club.
I know. I'm not here to play. I'm just here to see Kelly Masterson.
Who wants to know?
Andrew Jackson?
Andy's not gonna get you in.
How about his buddy Ben? Thank you. Howdy. Soda, lime squeeze. Kelly Masterson, right?
Do I know you?
Scandal Jackson. Matt Young was a friend of mine.
Oh, I'm sorry. Were you too close?
Navy, poker buddy.
It was just awful, the whole thing. If you'll excuse me.
Listen,
I've lost enough tonight.
I'd really like to talk to you about Matt. Maybe we can get together tomorrow night for a drink.
Well, I don't think so.
Please?
Sure. Why don't you meet me here about 7? We'll grab a bite or something.
When a loved one dies, their personal belongings are all you have left of them, besides your memories. They aren't just material goods anymore. They become the artifacts of a lifetime, reflections of a personality, a piece of them to hold on to forever. So when Martin Chappelle wouldn't let Matt's father have his stuff, well, I knew something wasn't right.
Hey, it's a private floor.
Oh, name's Jackson. I'm a friend of Matt Young's. Just came by to collect his things.
Police took his stuff.
It's funny, the police told me this stuff's still in his place.
Idiot cops. Typical.
Look, I just want to grab a few personal things for his father.
His daddy, huh? I'll tell you what. Why don't you send Daddy by himself if he's so concerned?
You know, now you're being rude.
Are we being rude?
Perhaps a little abrupt.
Let's show him rude so he knows the difference.
Take a hike now.
And you are?
Name's Chappelle. And I'm the guy that's gonna shoot you in the head if I ever see your face in my security monitor again.
I'll keep that in mind.
I would.
Excuse me. Yeah, well, who is this guy, Martin Chappelle, that he needs to hire muscle?
A real black hat, super slick, top 10 on the Interpol hit parade. He's alleged to be involved in anything from international money laundering to murder. But the guy's Teflon. Whatever the feds try to pin on him, it won't stick.
Well, he's got to have a weakness.
He does. Cards.
What's this? Wow. Before he started hiding out in the penthouse, Chappelle was a definite high roller. They'd send the plane for this guy. $10 million line of credit in Atlantic City, 20 mil in Vegas, full ride. Hell, Caesars would let him referee Tyson's next fight if there ever is one. Now, do I have to stand here and listen to all this grunting?
It's all yours.
Well, I would, except for my bursitis.
Anything on the guy who dropped all that money to Kelly Masterson?
Jake Ryan, insurance whiz. He didn't do it. The guy's legit. So if it wasn't a street crime and it wasn't revenge, what then?
I think this whole thing's tied to Martin Chappelle.
Like maybe Matt Young had something on Chappelle. Chappelle wanted to ice him.
Maybe.
You want me to check out this witness, Kelly Masterson?
No. That's my job. You okay?
That's the guy who killed Matt.
You're saying I'm in danger? That's being a little melodramatic, don't you think?
The guy that killed Matt wasn't there to ask you out on a date. If he thinks you can identify him, then you are in danger.
Great. I'm a loose end?
Did you ever see this guy before the other night?
Never.
Did Matt say anything about a Martin Chappelle?
Yeah. He talked about what a ruthless man he was. He was thinking about leaving. He was scared. Now I am too. Do you really think that guy will come after me again?
Look, I didn't mean to frighten you.
Well, you did. A little.
Don't worry about him.
Well, maybe I should worry about you instead.
Nah. You're safe with me.
Thanks. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
3 hearts showing. Flush possibility.
Straight possible.
Anything's possible.
You don't believe me.
You're bluffing.
I'll raise you $1 million and a candlelight dinner for 2.
I'll see your million and your dinner, and I'll raise.
How you gonna raise $1 million and a candlelight dinner?
That's easy.
You're bluffing.
Then call.
Okay. Jack. High. Straight.
That's good. That's very good. Not so fast.
A flush. You weren't bluffing.
Nope. Now, about that $1 million.
I need you to run an errand for me.
Hello to you, too.
I need you to find out what hotel and room this key fits, and we find Matt's killer.
Oh, that should be easy.
Huh? That's what computers are for.
Oh, sure, no problem. I'll just slip this into my disk drive, and the number should just pop right up.
You know what I mean. Oh, yeah. That's another thing. Kelly Masterson's in my apartment.
That didn't take long.
I need you to keep an eye on her.
Anything else?
Yeah, you can run an ID on this guy for me. Yeah.
Keep your day job.
Right.
Give him Gene Hackman eyes, yeah. Okay, now give him Wilford Brimley's mustache. The hair.
What kind of hair?
Bob Hoskins' hair.
Good thing I go to a lot of movies.
That's it.
This is our killer?
That's our killer. I could have done that.
Great. I'll fax it through to the local police and run it through VICAP and the state computers.
Good.
I hope you two are good at brain teasers.
Well, we haven't figured you out yet, Dallas.
So very funny, but I'm talking about this. Matt's father just gave this to me. Came in the mail about 2 hours ago.
It's from Matt.
Employees must wash their hands before exiting? What do you think?
Well, I've solved enough puzzles to know a missing piece when I see one.
One missing piece coming right up. I don't know what it is about money that leads men to believe they can do whatever they want. And get people to do whatever they want for them. But it seems to go on all the time.
Well, I haven't had much luck. You know, they don't put the names of the hotels on keys for a reason.
Okay, I guess I was wrong. Just ditch the computers and try it door to door.
Or even if I eliminate all the hotels that still use keys, there'd still be over 100 left.
Danny, it's called legwork. It's how people did things before computers started running their lives.
Not to mention cameras, seeing all and telling all.
Good news?
Good and bad.
For a recluse, it looks like Mr. Chappelle's got quite a welcome wagon calling on him.
Seems like he's running with a pretty tough crowd to me.
See something?
That's what I don't see.
Yeah, he's right. All the Chappelle's guests arrive carrying briefcases, but leave empty-handed.
The welcome wagon's leaving housewarming gifts.
My hunch is whatever is in those gifts is what the feds are trying to nail this guy on. Something's going down in that penthouse scandal.
What's the bad news?
There was someone else Matt's camera caught trying to visit Chappelle. Kelly Masterson.
The truth is, Matt was trying to help me get in to meet the real Martin Chappelle.
What do you want with Chappelle?
Revenge.
You and everyone else.
I have my reasons.
I'm listening.
He broke my father, wiped him out. He was a gambler, bit of a grifter, never really played the big con, he just tried to get by. And he pretty much did. Till he beat Martin Chappelle at poker, big time. Chappelle got mad, took every dime he had. And my father spent the rest of his life in a flop house on the south side of Chicago.
You a grifter too?
More or less. I want to do to Chappelle what he did to my father.
And how you gonna do that?
He has a high-stakes poker game once a month in his penthouse. There's no better player around. Certainly no other woman. He'd never see it coming.
You seem pretty sure of yourself.
And of you? You need to get into his penthouse. I need to get into his game.
So you want to work together?
The only problem is, his place is crawling with security. We'll never be able to get in.
Not unless we're invited.
$50,000 cash. That's what I thought you said. You must think we're some giant ATM machine at your disposal.
Well, yeah.
Well, it's not that easy. I don't just pick up the phone and tell Quentin Avery, hey, send over a bundle.
Okay. Then I will.
Well, you know what I mean. We have procedures, memos, paperwork. This isn't something you just yank out of petty cash.
Just give me his number.
I hope the hell you're going to spend this cash wisely.
Of course. I'm gonna gamble.
$500 minimum. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, $5,000 worth.
Cashing in $5,000. We've got a player tonight, ladies and gentlemen. The gentleman loses again.
Give me another $5,000.
Cash in $5,000. Good luck, sir.
$5,000 more. $25.
Bad day, huh?
Lost 20 grand. I guess it could have been worse, huh?
Yeah. Could have lost your shirt.
Look, Kyle, we're not looking for any trouble.
Neither am I. Besides, a lot better with your fists than you are at cards.
It's a hobby.
It's funny. I know someone with the same hobby.
You do.
So how'd you do at the casino?
Lost 20 grand,
20 grand?
but I made an impression.
I'll bet.
Oh, Dallas, you're not gonna believe this, but I got invited into Chappelle's game. I'll need another 50 grand.
50,000?
Yeah, you're right. You better make it 100.
Mr. Jackson, glad you could come.
Glad you're rolling out a different welcome wagon.
Sorry about the other day. I tend to be wary around strangers.
It's a good policy.
Yes, it is.
Oh, it's a good friend of mine, Kelly Masterson. She's my good luck charm.
A beautiful charm, too.
Thank you.
Sam, show Miss Masterson the penthouse. So what is it that you do when you're not contributing to the casino, Mr. Jackson?
Import-export.
Ah, what type of product?
Anything with a high margin. Kind of like yourself, Mr. Chappelle.
How well do you know Matt Young?
Not very.
Really? I thought Matt was a friend.
Business associate.
Ah.
What the hell happened to him anyway?
Oh, I think he was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
You guys do business together?
No. But he was a good kid.
So you didn't?
Kill him? Now, would I tell you if I did?
You'd tell me if you didn't?
You know, a gambler never gives away all of his cards. Shall we play?
Fifth Street, gentlemen. Raise 1,000.
It'll cost you 1,000.
Call 1,000, raise 10,000.
Go.
You wouldn't be trying to buy this pot now, would you, Mr. Jackson? Well, there's an easy way to find out. You're 10,000? I raise you 10,000.
I'll just call.
Full house. King's full over aces.
Aces over kings.
Aces in the hole. You are improving tremendously, Mr. Jackson.
Are you okay?
Well, we got a problem here?
Scandal, I told you we shouldn't have come. He's been ill.
I'm sorry, gentlemen. I'm gonna have to call it a night.
Oh, Mr. Jackson, I was hoping to get a chance to win some of my money back.
Why don't you rest for a few minutes and I'll sit in for you? That is, if there are no objections, gentlemen.
Excuse me. Thank you.
Scandal.
I found out Mr. Chappelle's been dealing more than cards.
Better get over the Meredith right away. Danielle found a match on that hotel key.
Give me 20 minutes.
Full house. Jack's over nines.
Your friend here is a very lucky lady.
Yeah, she is. Kelly, can I talk to you for a minute, please?
Excuse me, gentlemen.
Let's get out of here.
No way, I'm just getting started.
Kelly, I think I found the guy who killed Matt. I'm gonna check it out, and I want you to come with me.
If you got him, I'm not in danger.
There's more.
Scandal. We had an agreement. I help you, you help me.
Kelly.
I've waited 2 years for this. I'm taking Chappelle.
I don't want you here alone. Here he comes.
Shall we continue?
Yes, we shall. Scandal was just leaving. Don't worry. I'll protect your chips.
Dave, you want to show Mr. Jackson out?
Something tells me he's not going to be happy to see us.
I guess we'll have to knock. Don't even try it.
What are you guys? Cops?
No. Just a couple friends of Matt Young's looking for some truth. So, you want to tell us why you killed him? Hmm?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Just refresh your memory, huh? I found it at Chappelle's. And my guess is Matt found out about it, too.
He hired you to make sure Matt would never talk.
You messed with the wrong people. And so have you.
Yeah,
How's everything there?
neat and tidy.
Yeah, I wish I could say the same.
It's over, Dallas. We got him.
No, son, it's just starting. I did a little checking on Kelly's story. Chappelle did a whole lot more than just take him for his life savings. The word is, Chappelle killed her father in cold blood and got away with it.
She said she was going to do to Chappelle what Chappelle did her own man. And I just delivered her to her target. Watch him. Poker's not about getting good cards. It's about leading your opponent into thinking you got good cards. Of course, it's a big help if you take the time to size out your opponent, because sometimes you don't even realize who's sitting at the table until it's too late. Yeah, well, my dad used to say if you can't figure out the sucker in the first 10 minutes, well, it's you.
All of that, and you play cards as well.
Too bad I'm not any better at it.
Come over here.
Patience. Trust me. It'll be worth the wait.
What's up?
You killed my father.
Masterson.
Kelly, don't do it.
This doesn't involve you, Scandal.
It does now. Look, he may have killed your father. But if you kill him now, it's murder, pure and simple.
It's justice, and you know it.
Oh, come on, Kelly. Put the gun down.
He deserves to die.
Look, maybe he does, but not this way. Your father didn't raise a cold-blooded killer. Now just put the gun down.
Guy with a gift of gab like yours, Jackson, I could use.
Kelly, put the gun down. Please.
Hey, look, man, we don't have to fight. Come on now. You got a lot of talent. I could use a guy like you in the organization. Come on. Come on.
Oliver Wendell Holmes once said, "What lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us." I guess that's how I feel about money. It can't buy you happiness or love or peace of mind. Yet men still fight and steal and kill for it. My dad used to say a man's wealth is not measured in what he has, but what he is. My dad never met Oliver Wendell Holmes, but I bet he would have liked him. And if what they both said is true, well, then today I'm a very wealthy man.